So it is a very special episode of the podcast because I have with us today the person responsible for our little dog named Pig. Look at him. Just look at him.
That's the dude. Like if the dude was a wiener dog. It's the dude. Hey, Pig.
How many weenie dogs do you have at your house right now?
I have 4 at home right now, and we own 6 total. So my mom has 2 in Alabama, and we have 4 in Old Hickory.
Okay. So you have 4 dogs.
Yep.
And would you call yourself a breeder? Would you breed the miniature dachshunds, or you just...
I don't think that I can legitimately call myself a breeder because I've never assisted in that process. Like I've never, bred my dogs.
So you just sort of fell into it.
They just
started
do that. And then I have puppies. And lucky for me, I've had really close friends and family that come into my life and want weenie dogs too.
Yeah. And so how many weenie dogs have you sent for adopted? Not adopted, but
I believe the weenie family is... Gosh, I wish I would have looked into this first. I want to say we're around 26 weenies
26
now.
weenie dogs.
Yeah.
And then miniature, right? They're all miniature?
Yeah. And I think half the problem with it is that once you have one, people get more than one. So we have a lot of collectors of weenie dogs.
What is it about wiener dogs? What is it about weenie dogs?
I don't know.
It's just so adorable.
Honestly, it's just... I don't know if you just kind of feel sorry for them. Because their legs are so small.
And their body is so long.
Yeah.
Well, Pig's not that long. Pig is actually kind of stocky for being a weenie dog.
He is. He's legit. He's ready for war.
He's ready.
That's what I call him.
He's a smart dog, too. Mm-hmm. I was actually really impressed with how smart that dog is. And I had a black lab growing up.
Oh,
wow. He was a mix. He was a mix of a black lab and a Norwegian elk hound.
Wow.
Which is like a kind of small looking fox wolf kind of looking thing. They don't really run that big, but he was like a very furry, very puffy black lab. And he was really smart.
Yeah.
And his mom was smart too, because they would just let her out in the wilderness and she would always just come back. And often she would bring dead animals to the front door. And she'd be like, look what I brought you.
Yeah, Rojito Bandito has done that before. He killed a mole one time and ripped its arm off and then brought me the remainder. So I had a 3-legged mole that he had killed. A
cat.
Similar, yeah. Here's treasures.
Yeah, maybe that's why people like the miniature dachshunds so much, because they, with Pig, he'll just climb on our lap, and it's always when we're doing something, cats do. Cats know when you're doing something very important, trying to get some work done on your laptop, and you're like, okay, I gotta get it. And the cat walks all over your laptop, and you're like, God dang it, sprinkles.
I don't mean to project emotion on animals, but I think that a cat does that because they're vindictive and evil. And a weenie dog does it.
I agree. I am not a cat person.
I think that a weenie dog does it because they genuinely want to help you tie your shoes. Whatever that is that you're doing, they want to help you.
I want to help. Can I help?
Can I help? Can I help? And it's not helping at all, but it's adorable.
Pig helps us when we're putting stuff in boxes or whatever. He'll get his ball and put the ball in the box. And look, I'm helping.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pig. This is exactly what I wanted you to do. So
once again, you have sympathy for them. You feel sorry for them. They're adorable.
So is it okay? Let's name your dogs. It's Rojo Bandito.
Rojito
Bella,
Bandito.
The new one, which is
Bella's the OG. She's the grandma.
Yes.
She has a husband named Cicero. Okay.
Good old Cicero. Cicero looks the most homeless.
He's so homeless. If my mother hears this, we're both dead. But he's so homeless. It's terrible.
Because he's a long hair like Pig.
We have 2 daughters that we've kept, Honey and Charlie. And Honey and Charlie have a husband. They're sister wives. And that is Rojito Bandito.
He gets around, Rojito.
He sure does. He's great at his job. We'll just say that. Just say that.
So, which is Charlie fixed now?
Yeah.
Charlie's fixed finally. Okay. So no more from Charlie. What about Honey?
She's not fixed yet, but if her and Rohito have a magical evening, we can't stop that.
So you just let it happen. And then, okay.
Yeah. And then like with Charlie and Bella, they had 4 litters, so we fixed them because, nobody wants to have that many kids. Nobody.
Yeah.
4 litters? That's insane. It's too much. Take a break. You're a weenie dog.
The youngest one that you have.
Uno.
I almost said Evie, but that's the other one. That's the other really pretty one.
Yeah.
Evie, she's show dogs.
She is.
Like, so do you get like a can you like go and get a certification and be like, hey, this is a purebred? Like, if you wanted a show dog, like,
absolutely,
because they're purebred miniature dachshunds.
They're all AKC, and you can get AKC papers for them.
Have you ever thought about showing?
Absolutely not. No. Once again, I don't think them helping me shows their ability to do things like show. Nor do I have time.